I should probably pull it up beforehand, huh? That might help this situation. Whoa, I'm already red. No bueno, no bueno at all. Let me go ahead and pull up the stream real quick, and we can get this one under the way. Now, they did give me a list of what's going on here. Let me exit out of a few things I have up. That might help my internet. I have a list of what we have. This first map is going to be Hardpoint London Dogs, followed by the second map is going to be S&D Saint Marie Dumont. Fucking Christ, why do I do that? Saint Marie, you know what I'm talking about. Third map is going to be CTF's Arden's Forest, and fourth map Hardpoint Saint Marie, and the fifth map will be USX Home Texas. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is going to be an interesting one. Now they just got done with the GBs with this team, I think a little bit ago, and they asked for some scrims with them because apparently it was a good challenge, a good team to go up against. So this is what's going to be happening today. Now let me go ahead and pull up, make sure that everything is running. I see Pyro just coming in. What's up, my man? Let's go. Let's get them dubs. Let me just go to the channel and pull everything up as we load into the first game. Hopefully no settings have changed, because once I picked Codcaster, I was kind of setting everything up on this end, so if I spawn in, I kind of fucked it. But it's okay, you know. We're gonna be past that soon enough. Let's go ahead and go to Twitter, go to our Immersive page, and go ahead and post that son of a gun. No, I didn't say settings, boy. I said log out, log in. All right, there we go. Cool. We got it. We got some people. We got Pyro on the wrong team. Hopefully you can switch in time. Pyro, you got to be switching. I think he already spawned in. There he goes. The beautiful player switched. We're going to go ahead and hop on board with Sam. He was shredding last time I viewed him on this map, so hopefully he keeps up with... Sorry, got a little distracted there. Hopefully he keeps up with it, though. Yeah. Alright, I apologize, everyone. 2 seconds and I'll be going towards this shit. Alright. What do we got? First... Oh, get out of my face, boy. No, X-ray, we want to keep that on. Let's go ahead and knock that out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop on board with... can we get out of this? What did I click? I'm sorry, y'all. I need to go through and learn these fucking buttons. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got that map up. We don't want the map. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Sam, as I said at the beginning. Now, Riss is getting some kills. Apparently, he's in the hill right now. Oh, there you go. Big buddy getting 2 in the hill, sitting on top of boxes. But apparently, that wasn't enough to keep him there because he got pushed out. Now, I believe Sam's going for new spawns as of right now. He's got one guy on it. He's going to be anchoring. He's got one more and one more to go against. But unfortunately, like he was saying, that bar just can't do all the work back there. You do need a little bit of help, and the PPSH can be that help sometimes. Now, Risk is trying to hold down, or Praise is trying to hold down the gate, but unfortunately, he could not do that enough. Let's go ahead and hop on board with the enemy team. One's going to be nading from gate. Hopefully, they pick someone off the hill, and he does, but unfortunately, he gets traded right at the gate. Now, the red team is up 21-6 at the current moment, but it does look like Blue team IG is going up for the hill. Now they do have capture points as of right now. They are getting the capture on the hill. We got pretty good coverage, you know. One in the back, one watching gates. Now they're going to be doing a little bit of switching, and that trade right there was nasty with a little bit of pre-fire from Risk into the B room. Now, of course, this game's getting a little bit interesting, and the clock's ticking down. It's only 16 seconds, so we got to be able to catch some people on rotation. You know, they got to be trying to get new. You know what I mean? Second player is over in new. We already got one in London. We already got one in the docks, all right? We got two in docks, one watching the flank. Apparently, he just spotted him, but it wasn't enough to get the gun sent as Kaffer laid him out. Now, let's go ahead and spectate Kaffer with his variant. Hopefully, he can get Sam in the window, but he does not, because Sam is just here to play. Now, Sam's going to be holding this contesting hardpoint real quick as he gets stunned. Oh, they gassed him. I lied. It was a bit of a gas, which happens to weaken him, and they catch him off guard as they spawn right behind him. Let's go to Chublet. What an interesting name this man has. Chublet is going to be sitting on the ladder, little heady, trying to pick some people going from mid-map with that M1 Grand. Look at that. It's only a 2-shot killer right here. He's got 1 shot down on the man. Oh, and his buddy cleans up praise. Havoc going off. Now, Havoc is actually 11-2 right now. He's about to be fully streaked out. So, hopefully, the man... Do I have gameplay going on? I don't think there's volume. Shit. Sorry, I do apologize. The beginning of the stream, I didn't hook up my chat link, so excuse any like loud noises for a few seconds. I believe gameplay should. Yeah, there we go. We got game volume. All right, my bad about that. All right. What do we? It's 49-78. IG boys down. Not too much. All right, Prey. He's gonna be pushing in Beer Hill. Hopefully he gets some there. He's going to be nading the front, but unfortunately he's caught off guard. One in the back. It looks like y'all are going to be needing to hold someone on the flank to clean that up as Sam gets 2 kills in the hill. I believe he's covering the people who are spawning in back. Hopefully they got spawns. Yes, they do got spawns. As player number 4, Pyro, is rushing from the spawn side. Now he's going to be a little bit slow, and apparently there's 3 in the hill. 1 team kill, actually, so there's only going to be 2 in the hill as of kill feed knowledge, but is 3 in the hill. He got 2 of them. Way to go, Pyro. And there's the 3rd, cleaning that hill completely up. Wow, Jake Wilson. Jake Wilson is trying to get some kills from the water step. He does pick up 1 as his teammate helps him out with the other. But unfortunately, he turns around just to get shot. But the trade does come in by his teammate. Now, Chublet is mid-map. Looking at Crane Hill. They do have a little bit of knowledge that no one is actually on hill, but they're going to be pushing it soon enough, and that 2-piece from the M1 Grand is just too nasty. Honestly, the M1 Grand is just a force to be reckoned with. You really can't do too much when being shot by that. I mean, look at the hit fire from this gun itself. Cheffer on their team is going up, but Risks, he says, no sir, I got you. Now, Riss is going to be waiting for his teammates to catch up to him before they go ahead and push this hill. Now, he is on an OP advantage right here. They're trying to contest. They're trying to keep spawns. And unfortunately, he does not look in the right corner, and the M1 Grand is there to be nasty. That is very unfortunate. Hopping on board with Sam himself. Sam, indeed. He's going to be watching him, thinking that one dude's probably, you know, choking out them spawns, anchoring it in the back. But I do not believe there's one guy back there. Oh, but I was wrong. I was not looking at my minimap, and that's what I do get. I get proven wrong. Havoc. What an interesting name. The man is fully streaked out. He started this game with a 12-2 from the time I jumped on board with him. Now, he's going to be using the first streak, investing it on the second rotation of the first hill. Getting 1 in beer, and that would be Risks. And then jumping straight out of gate to be cleaning up a kill. Right and fired. And he gets a 3-piece, killing all 4 teammates within that life and hill. Hopping on board with Pyro, the man, the legend. He's going to be cleaning. Got 1 guy up on steps. Pyro is actually 8-16, going double negative at this current moment, as he's going to be anchoring in the back. He needs to make up his mind to figure out which way he wants to go. There we go. You might as well sit back and anchor that, Pyro, because there's going to be quite a few pushing. Let's hop on board with one of the guys pushing him as of right now. There's no way you're winning that gunfight, and he knows it. He's going to go ahead and back off, and it's Chublet. M1 Grand versus the bar itself. He gets 1 guy, but he got the knowledge of where he was. He jumped straight out and got that snapperoonie. Now, Risk, thank God, he covers his back, but unfortunately, 1 guy pushing from gate, he happens to clean up Risk. Let's hop on board with Sam, who is at gate, going to be cleaning up the 1 guy pushing hill, and I believe that was the M1 Grand himself. Jake, just 2 hots with his shots. Happens to gun him down. Now, let's go ahead and hop on board with Chaffer himself. Chaffer is in a gunfight with Praise. But it looks like he might be backing off that, as Praise might not know that he has 2 men chilling right at the gates with him, and they go with the hot trade. 1 man puts a little fire, gets killed, but the other dude jumps out of nowhere and cleans up Prey with a pistol. Now, hop on board with Risk. We haven't been showing him much love in this game, so let's go to hop on board with Risk, see exactly what he's doing now. He's going to be hot waiting out the steps, but unfortunately his timing was just not there, because as soon as he turns, they challenge. hop on board with Havoc himself. He's going to be pushing from the back of fire, hopefully cleaning up this hill with his teammates. Now, it looks like they're going to be grouping. They do get one guy, but it looks like that was a quick little trade. Now, he's going to be contesting the time. He might have just seen the one dude drop lower, but that was a quick enough distraction enough for him just to get smacked off of boxes by Pyro himself. Or it wasn't Pyro, but whoever. Nice. Good job, Sam. Cleaning up in the back and Praise, helping him out, putting 2 men down for the count itself. Now, these boys are going to be getting close to tying up this advantage. They've been holding down this London Docks for quite some time, and their setup is pretty clean at the moment. And as soon as I have to say something, that is 3 down by the man Cheffer himself. Now, Cheffer does get killed, but it looks like Cheffer, thank God he wasn't on streaks. It looks like he was getting closer to it, so that kill was a big key kill to make sure you cut them streaks out. You do not want that advantage. Let me go ahead and take my screen out of here. I forgot I had the wrong overlay on. I do that. I'm still getting used to this. I do love that variant from that pistol. That's my first time seeing that. I'm not going to lie. They're rocking a lot of the black and gold variants, even though I'm not a fan of using the variants. I don't think they should be used in gameplay because some of them have different reticules. Some of the guns are aimed a little different. Maybe some body shots. I don't know if that was body shots or pre-fire coming on from Shepard, but the man is getting pumped. He is only 12 and 22 himself, but he has been getting some mad key kills that I will give the man that. Hopping on board with Prey. He's going to be pushing from gates alongside with Sam, but he gets taken out of the back now. Sam tries to turn around, but unfortunately that wasn't a quick enough time because Havoc cleaned him up. Excuse me, I gotta liquefy my mouth, you know what I mean? Usually when concasters, you know, they have a buddy to help them out, but dang, sir. It's just me calling all this out. Alright. Ooh. Alright, let's hop on board with Jake himself. Jake is just going to be contesting this hill, or playing out the hill time, or cross time, sorry. Waiting for the rotation, waiting for that perfect time to push on the rotation. Now, this is a very, very close game indeed. I will not lie. We're going to hop on board with Praise. Praise is in fire, hopefully going to be able to make some plays out of this. He knows some dude's just creeping inside of hill, probably waiting one of those corners, so we had it pre-nated, and then he's going to pre-aim this cross. Now, there's going to be one man pushing him, and he does clear. Oh! Praise, you just can't let that shit happen, my guy. It's very unfortunate, and here comes Cheffer to clean some of the shit up. Unfortunately, Cheffer gets dropped at the crane heading, looking to the back of fire. Hopping aboard Chebley. Chebley gets shot right down as soon as I switched him. Now, Jake's going in with the hot team kill. Now let's go to open up a giant window for them, because that's 2 people down, one with the team kill. Now I understand Praise got killed in that situation, but as long as they're holding it, they got the hunker in the hill. They know what they're doing. Let's go to hop on board with the IG boys themselves. Sam is right off spawn. He's going to be pushing. Let's go ahead and jump to who's close. Who's close to the hill? Pyro was in the hill, but unfortunately we didn't get his timing. Hopping on board with the Prey, but Praise does get gunned down from steps while at gate. That is a very hard gunfight to win. And the boys are only off 24 points. Or 34 points, sorry. 35 now. Math is a little off. Let's not watch these dudes straight off the spawn. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Cheffer himself. The man, has he not invested these streaks? I'm pretty sure he's invested these streaks. So the list, this is, no, it was Chublet. Chublet was the one who's already invested his streaks. Cheffer is right off streaks. He does get 1 kill. That is 3 men down, but fortunately, Praise jumps out to get the hot 2-piece Sam to make it up, bringing 3 men down. Now Cheffer's going to go ahead and invest one of his other streaks, and but he does not get a single kill with that. Wow, that is very unfortunate for a first hill not to get any kills with a streak. That is very unfortunate and very fortunate for the boys in blue. Now right there, those are 2 big kills. Those are the people holding the spawns, people holding the gate push. You really needed those kills, you know. You need to flip these spawns for the next hill. And that's exactly what the boys did. They got these spawns in the back. They know what they're doing. They know to watch this fire. Jake's going to be pushing from B room. He went ahead and threw a nade in there. Hopefully get some weaken, but it looks like that it might be piling up. Now, he only gets 1 kill out of that play. But that was very fortunate for the boys in blue because they were starting to pile up. Now, Jake is still going off in the hill. He needs to be cleaned up. He has to be 1-shot by now. But unfortunately, there's a guy who pushed from fire, cleaning up the man in the back. I believe that was either Risk or Pyro. Let's go to hop on with the IG boys. Now, they're already set up for the new rotation. That is a big key factor in this, but they cannot be giving up 13 seconds of scrap time because that is enough for the boys to win. Now, if they give up this whole hill time, they're just letting these guys win. They completely gave up that whole hill time, went on the rotation, but I don't think they took into account that how many seconds were still on that last hill when 2 people rotated London Docks, leaving only 2 people to challenge a hill that had 4 men on it. I just do not know if that was the smartest play, but that is quite unfortunate. That was a really close game up until the 200 mark. Congrats. You know, you win some, you lose some, but you definitely always learn. And that is the key factor of scrims. You just got to learn. You got to take something from it, and you got to use it against them next time. But very well done. Havoc with 44 kills and 23 deaths. The man was going off. I will not lie. Him and Chublet, I'm surprised Chublet really decreased his kills. The man started off with, I think he was the man who started off with, what was it? It was 12 and 2. And then he just got smacked after that. That is very unfortunate. Jake with 2 minutes and 31 seconds in the hill. Now, that was a key point to this, because killing was definitely not too much of a factor. The only person who was really standing out more than anyone else was Havoc himself. But Jake with the 2 minute and 31 second hill time. That was a big key factor in this. All right, I believe is S&D up next. We have S&D St. Marie Dumont. Let's go ahead and get that one underway. I got to remember to put that Codcaster on, because if you don't click the Codcaster right away, it just screws you. All right. Now, hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and check out the stream quality, because I'm getting a lot of mixed signals on OBS. So we're going to pull that up. Hopefully, it's just a bunch of mixed signals. It's not more than that. Ooh. All right, cool. Game 2, Search and Destroy. Yeah, the stream quality looks decent. It's just I'm getting a lot of CPU usage out of my computer right now, and I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Maybe there's some stuff that... No, it's just OBS is just running really high right now. That is very unfortunate for the current situation, but it's okay. I'll just end a few tasks, and hopefully we can get this stream just going well. I don't think it's in my internet quality. I simply just think I'm using a lot of CPU at the current moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into the second game. Go ahead and hop on board with Pyro himself. He's going to be starting this game off with a sniper, hopefully to get a cross map with a knife. If he does that, I will be slightly impressed. They're going to go ahead and gas out B so they can't get the quick push. Now, that's a strat that I really haven't seen. I'm not going to lie. Gassing out the B bomb is probably a very smart strat. I will not lie about that situation. We're going to stay on board with Pyro because he might be able to get a pick. Unfortunately, he does choke that shot and can't get the pick, but he's getting sniped from the right, so hopefully you can turn on this gentleman. He's going to be peeking him any second now. He knows he's still there. You just got to play your time. You got to let your teammates get your back. But it's a 1v4 situation, and that wasn't allowed at the current moment. His teammates got slapped on B-bomb, and that is quite unfortunate. Havoc going in, and Pyro, that is very unfortunate for you. I don't think he was quite aware exactly what was going on at the situation, where the man was behind him. But that body peeked out, and he got smacked. But it's okay. That's just one round down. Let's go to move on to map number 2. We're going to go ahead and hop on board with the man who's been going off with a hot ace right at the beginning. Havoc himself. He's going to be... Oh. Havoc himself. He's going to be playing with the bar. There we go. He's actually running Airborne and Hunker. Airborne and Hunker. So this man wants to get across the map fast. And he wants some sway in his gun, apparently. So that's some interesting strats coming out of Havoc himself. You know, not too worried about getting sound horde. Now, one mistake that I can see obviously right here is they left B-bomb completely open. It looks like no one's right there for the trade, but Jake was roaming around, watching the flank, and Pyro did pick him off. Who's close? Sam is close. Risk is pushing from the back. Now there's one on radio. I don't know if Risk is going to be able to pull this off. No, he's not going to be able to pull that one off. And Pyro is going to be hopefully getting the trade. Pyro gets one quick scope on him. Go ahead and hop on board with Cheffer watching the back. Cheffer is just being played by Risks. But it looks like Risk is going to have to do something nice. And that's what he was waiting on. He was waiting on Pyro to catch up. Risk just needs to clean this up. I'm still watching Pyro. Unfortunately, I didn't get that kill. But they played enough time to get this one underway for 0-2 lead. I gotta be quicker on these switches, man. I've noticed like I need to like really be paying attention to my map my map awareness and stuff like that. Let's go to hop on board with my boy Risks. We didn't show him that much love when he was getting some kills, so let's go to hop on board with him straight away. Now they've been pushing B-Bomb a lot. Okay, now B-Bomb is obviously the favorite choice of all this, but they have some interesting strats for it. I will not lie. It's gonna be one man on A, and that's a snipe. That was almost a collateral, and he picks up a double. Now it's Pyro against the double man himself. Pyro almost had the perfect reaction timing for him. That was not quite enough. Prey, I think Prey snuck behind him. Now we got two snipers on one side. Maybe Prey picked up the sniper. He did pick up the sniper itself, okay? Unfortunately, they're watching that cross, and Prey had just enough life to get across there in time. Now there's going to be one pushing Prey's back. I don't think he's quite aware that Havoc or Cheffer was right there waiting for him. That is quite unfortunate. Alright, alright. The boys in red are up 3-0 against IG. Let's see how this next round plays out. Now this is S&D, so always keep in your head, even though you get down 5-0, there's always a chance to come back. It is S&D. It's played by round. So let's go to hop on board with the man himself, Pyro, once again. Let's see if he can get a first blood with this sniper, because that is a very crucial thing. Unfortunately, Jake has picked up the first blood. Now there's going to be a couple of people on site itself. Sam picks up one. Sam gets a couple of hit markers on the other guy, leaving Pyro in a 1v3 situation with only a sniper. Now he might be picking that window. I think he might have seen him jump across, but that was a smart play not to wait that out. Let's go ahead and hopefully get him on the next window. Now, what is he going to be doing here? Now, he knew he was going to be going to that window. What a snipe from Pyro himself. That is a big key snipe. Now, all he's got to do is hopefully go pick up that dude's gun. I think that's what he's going to do. Pick up the homie's gun and then play it out from there. I think he's anticipating that they're going to be waiting this, but you're going to be playing a little bit of aggressive right here. Oh, the melt. Now he's just going to be playing his time from here, and Pyro knows it. Now he's going to go ahead and jump the bomb. Now the guy's going to be pushing him. That is just unfortunate timing from them. There's nothing else he could do. He just needed to hop on that bomb and defuse, and hopefully the guy just played last second. But it's the man Havoc. The man Havoc does not play that shit. He does know what he's doing. He has some very nice shots, and it's proving so, being an 8-1. So far, he is 8-1 right now. He is the man who you need to kill, and the man we're going to hop on board with right away. Now, he is working on streaks. He's only 275 off a streak, so luckily they did shut him down before he streaked out. I believe he was only 1 kill away from streaking out last time they killed him. And so that was a very key kill. See, they need to go ahead and rush one of these sites, because it looks like they're just choking them out. Now, I know they're waiting out nades, but that's why you throw on Hunker, throw on everything else, because if you just wait this out, they're going to grab hold of B and make you rotate A. And I know you want that B plant. The B plant is just too vicious once you get that full setup. And now it's a 1v3 situation for Prey himself. Now, there's 2 people in top restaurant. I don't know if he's going to be able to spot this. This is a good play so far by him. He knows that someone's got to be here. Hopefully he can get the turn on, but he does not get the turn on. Unfortunate, man. The dude was camping up there. He was waiting him out in a corner. What? What? That made me choke. What was that? That timing. Lord Almighty, the timing coming from the man of the hour. Wow. I will give them that. That is very unfortunate. See, this is what I'm talking about. Even though it's a 5-1 or 5-0 situation, there's plenty of time for them to come back. They still have 6 rounds they can come back and win this. Now, hopefully they don't go down 6-0. Prey And Risk is going to be wait bottom restaurant. Now, that was a trade, but that needed just to be a kill. Now, they did put it back in a 2v2 situation, so it is a very fair game as of right now. Let's go to hop on board with Praise, because I think he's about to be pushing this from top, or Pyro. Pyro's going to be waiting this out. Now, Praise is going to be the first one in a gunfight. Pyro hopefully to be there to clean it up on... But it looks like that man wasn't even weak, or Pyro didn't even land a shot. Now, Praise is going to be up there. Now, he knows he's pinned, but he's going to be able to wait out there, reload, hopefully to get a kill, and back up. Play his life. Let's hop on board with Chubb. Let's see exactly what he's going to be doing in this situation. He's going to be pulling out the bar. Knowing the guy's weak and the bar doesn't matter. But Prey might be getting some perfect timing on him. He did. He did get the perfect timing. If he... Oh, no. He heard him jump, though. That was the big mistake right there. That was the big mistake, was jumping down. Praise gets the godlike gunfight and gets the defuse, moving this to a 1z5 situation. 1 in 5 S&D. Very well done, Prey. Very well done. Very well done. Hello. All right. Going to hop on board with Chubblet himself. Now, this might be the last map. This is round 7. So, but you never know. I have faith in my boys. Pyro starting off with 1 kill. Maybe able to pick up 2, but that shitty timing got 2 people killed. Then putting Sam in a 1z3 situation. He is absolute one shot. There's going to be a guy. Oh, if the guy pushed restaurant, that would have saved the day right there for the boys in red. But unfortunately, he did not push the restaurant. So this is going to give him plenty of time to re-heal. Now, is there going to be looking that corner perfectly? He was not ready for that. Unfortunately, Chubblet, or not Chubblet, Havoc knew exactly what he was doing. And Sam the man was not ready for the push from bottom restaurant. I think he was expected that they were guaranteed to push in the back. He probably heard the guy mid and thought the call out was going to be, you know, rotate from that midpoint and just hit the bottom restaurant because they didn't see him push courtyard, right? So, I mean, maybe that was a little bit of good information from them. Maybe it was just simply shitty timing. But that's the struggle with S&D. Every game's different. Every round's different. The man Havoc is 12-2. The man is going off. He is absolutely insane with that bar. I will give him mad props. All right, hopping on to Game 3. Let's go to pull up Game 3, see exactly what we're hopping into. Game 3 is going to be, the map is Arden's Force, and it will be CTF. Now, I'm not going to lie. I haven't played, I'm not a big CTF person. I'm an S&D player. So I haven't played CTF on Arden's Force. I do not believe. That is the one map I'll always get Flak Tower when I play it. So this is going to be definitely interesting to watch. Luckily, I know more about Arden's Force than I do Flak Tower, so it's going to be easier for me to, you know, cast it, I guess you could say. But with that being said, let's go to hop into this next game. The boys of IG are down 0-2, but this is only a scrim. Like I said earlier, this is something that you take from it. If you take the L, you figure out why you took that L, and then you use that against the people you play next time. That's the point of scrims. You only play to get better. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hopping into game number 3. CTF Arden's Forest. Now this is going to be a big game for them. They must win this to carry on to their favorite maps. Now, I do believe I heard that their best maps are actually the last 2 maps. And so that's going to be an interesting one to watch. If their best maps are the last 2 maps, this is going to be a definitely interesting game to watch to see how this one plays out exactly. Let's go to hop on board with Havoc himself. He is going completely off, and he's going to be rushing mid-map as of right now. Maybe some nades going off. There's only about 1 nade going off, but the man, it sounded like he's stunned and naded. Now, Sam with the M1 Grand, watching the flagpole. There's going to be a couple people pushing him, so hopefully they don't push at the same time. It looks like they might be pushing at the same time. He's going to be able to pick one, but there's a man in the back, and there was all 3 there ready for that. Now, Risks is going to be watching Cabin cut. Hopefully get the flag carrier. He got the flag carrier, very weak. Hopefully someone's going to be there to pick this up. There's going to be one in the back. It's Pyro himself. He's going to be able to pick up one kill, but hopefully be able to pick up that second kill. They pick up the second kill on the flag carrier himself, and they got the return. That's what I'm talking about. The boys in red, or the boys in blue got the return and pull the flag all in the same get-go. Let's hit it. Now they just got to be watching Sam's cross. We got Pyro watching the cross. Now I believe there's going to be 2 people watching the flag. Now that is Sam down. So hopefully Pyro can pick up that flag, but there's going to be 3 at their flag. Cheffer watching the cross. Hopefully they gotta be able to bring down this Cheffer guy. There you go. You brought down Cheffer, and that might be a cap as long as the flag isn't pulled. But the flag has been pulled by Jake himself. Jake is already waiting it out all the way in their spawn. So someone's got to be pushing them. Someone's got to be covering. And this is a sticky situation as of right now. Let's go to stay on board with the flag carriers themselves. We got Sam. Sam got put down, and it looks like that's going to be a cap from Jake. Jake went ahead and put the first cap of the game. Now, that's 2 men down for the boys in red, so this is an advantage as of right now for them to be able to pull something out of the works. But unfortunately, I think Risk might have thought he was dead or something, because it looks like Risk stopped firing at that current moment. Now, Sam is going to be nading mid-map. Hopefully, he get an easy pick from that, but it looks like that was actually a team kill on Prey himself. Now, that is not something we need in a CTF, as with the 7.5 second respawn. I mean, a team kill is a very vicious thing to do. It could change the whole feel of the whole game, and that is not what you want. Now there's going to be 1 person watching the back. I believe it's Prey's watching the back, but that wasn't good enough to be able to do this. Now Sam is looking for that pick. Sam is definitely looking for that pick. Now who do we got on the flag? We got 1 person holding flag. He's going to be pushing under bridge, so hopefully Sam could get this kill right here. This is a very important kill for Sam to pick up. He got the kill. He's going to be able to get the return. Now we just need someone to pull the flag. We have Pyro with the flag. Hopefully he can make it there in time. Now we only got 1 person, and it is Risk watching. Now Risk is actually watching the flag itself, so no one's got Pyro's back as of right now. So Pyro's really got to play this very, very tricky. Now that is 3 down and 4 up. That is huge right now. So now someone's got to be covering this ramp. Someone's got to be covering this ramp, because if this man dies right here and they recover, that's exactly what they didn't want. They got put in a 4z1 situation with the flag already pulled. That is not what you want. You do not want your man with the flag to be by himself, especially to die at a midpoint of the map. That is quite unreal and unfortunate for our team. Now let's hop on board with Chubblet himself. Chubblet is 7-4 right now with 1 cap. It looks like he might be actually going for the pool as of right now. Now we got 2 people at cabin. Now this is actually their flag. So he already had the pool. I'm just a little bit slow at the current moment. Just disregard exactly some of my call-outs. I don't know how he didn't pick up that kill. That's very unfortunate. But they do have the flag in their hands, and it looks like that was actually a 2nd cap from the boys in red. Now Risk is waiting out this heady. He knew someone was going to be pushing in. He did Gunson him right off the heady. Now they might be, yep, they're awaiting that push right there, but luckily Risk went ahead and jumped back. Now we got 2 people watching that push. We got 1 in top hill, and that's Jake himself. Man, this dude has some mad Gunsons, I'm not going to lie. I do apologize. We're hopping back on board with Chubblet himself. He is one of the last alive on the team, and now he did get Sam straight out of cabin, so that's quite unfortunate. Now we do have 1 guy pushing up runes, and it is Prey himself. See if he can pray and get up that flagpole. No, he did get 1 man, so the callouts have been made. They know he's there, and he gets the 2nd. That is a huge kill from the boys in blue. Now that is 4 up and only 3 up for them. Now, they still know he's there. They're going to be awaiting this. They might double push him. 1 man Havoc. He's going straight cabin, but Jake, he knows something's up. Something's fishy with this. And he gets another kill. He's going straight for the flagpole, thinking that someone's there, but he ended up coming behind him. That is quite unfortunate. That flagpole could have been huge. That would have gave them an extra, what is it, like 30 seconds or a minute on the clock. If the clock counts down and you pull a flag, you get some extra time. So that could have been huge if they played that correct. But unfortunately, the boys of red are taking this one. Taking this first half, excuse me. They're taking the first half. But it's a 2z, what is it, a 2z1 situation? Oh no, 2-0 situation. I thought we capped 1. Come on, boys. We got this. Now the slaying advantage is really nothing. There's only 2 dudes who have a double kills. 11 and 8. We got 11 and 8. We got 9 and 7, 5 and 9, and 11 and 9 on their team. Now we got Risks is almost at 10 kills, so that would be huge if we can make this a little bit even in slaying. Because we know that CTF, slaying is one thing, but the correct killing is another. As we're watching Risks getting his 11th kill, thinking about pulling that flag. Now there's 4 up, 4 up. Cheffer with the flag, he's rushing all the way to B Dom. Now that's 2 men down. That's a huge advantage for the boys in blue. That's 2 men down with flag pull. So all we got to do is have Risks, and he's already set up for that. All we got to do is kill Cheffer. You just got to kill Cheffer, grab that flag, and then cap it. Grab that flag and cap it. There's that cap. Boys in blue are coming back with a 1-2 CTF match. Now, Risks, he's working on his last streak. That last streak is very crucial. We're going to need this. We got Sam with the flagpole and one person, Cheffer, following him up. Unfortunately, he does not get the kill in time for his teammate to continue pushing through Firecut. Now, he knows that Havoc is pinning him down. As of right now, Havoc is snapping on people and got some teamwork from Firecut. That is very unfortunate. I Pray is a legend. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Got to root for the boys in blue. Sam gets Gunson. That is unfortunate. Now, Havoc is going to be chilling, waiting for this. Now, he's just going to be waiting out to kill, knowing that now that they have the man advantage, he's going to be pushing that. Knows that they're one on flag. He gets the hot double under bridge. That is very unfortunate. That is not what you want at this current moment, but they do get the key kill, and that kills him from the flagpole, and that's exactly what they needed. Now, unfortunately, Briss did not get his 3rd streak. He was killed right off the streaks, but it's okay. He's got 2 streaks. That's very good to work with. Now, I believe he is the only one who has streaks in this whole game as of right now. Now, we got one other person on the team working on streak. Now, Riss getting another kill. That is a huge kill. He is falling one more player. Oh, he did not get that. He canceled the reload. Quite an awkward time and couldn't get the kill. Now, everyone is up more than 10 kills on the boys of blue. That's what I'm talking about. That is a huge thing we needed, and that is one of the main reasons why they got the cap. Is a lot of good teamwork, but the slaying has been picked back up. Now, Riss, Prey's working on that gunner guy. Hopefully someone could clean him up, but unfortunately someone came from Firecut and cleaned up Pyro, which is the man who is pre-aimed. Now it looks like they're going to be double pushing the flag. There's 2 back of bridge. One man might be killed for sure, but that's going to call out the other guy. And so that was a nice, quick trade from Prey himself. Now Riss is going to be straight spawning, straight pushing ruins. Now we got one guy, Sam himself. He's going to be waiting on that flagpole, waiting for the right time to pull the flag. And it looks like it might be the right time to pull the flag. Even though they do not have the man advantage, he's going to be pulling the flag and heading straight to cabin. I do not think he knows Jake is right there, but it does not fucking matter. Because the man has some Gunsons. That's so many down. That's 4 down. That is another cap, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge deal right now. That is a huge deal. We got a second cap tying up the game. That's 4 men down. They can go ahead and set up for the next pull. Get some men deep on the field. They still got 2 streaks to work with. So if a hot situation comes in, Risk can pop up those streaks. Oh, no, that's Sam we're watching. Sam has streaks. Risks have streaks, and he's working only 450 off of his next streaks. Do they have any streaks? Now, Risk is going to go straight for the pool, right? I do not believe the Team Red has any streaks, so we're going to go ahead and be invested with streaks for Risk's pool. Sam gets 1 kill with this, so that is still huge. I do not believe anyone is in their base, and if they are, they're getting Gunson as of right now. That was the last guy in the base. That should be another cap as of right now. Risk is going straight for that little dolphin. He didn't dolphin dive, but he doubled up on his streaks right there, so he's going to call it in. Hopefully he can get his last mortar or bombardment kill. Whatever it's called nowadays. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to quite some time. Hop on board with the man Pyro himself. The man Pyro is 14 and 16. Which is actually huge because Jake, the man who's been going off pretty mean, I'm not going to lie, is only 9 and 18. He is only 9 and 18, and he has 1 flag pull. So that's very unfortunate. It looks like he's been getting gunned quite often in this, and it looks like the boys in blue might be able to take this one. And here comes the streaks. Here comes the streaks to capitalize on everything. It looks like he didn't call the streak. They might have saved it just in case if they pulled it for the overtime. But congratulations, boys in blue. Y'all going on to map number 4, which will be Hardpoint Saint Marie du Mont. Saint Marie du Mont. There we go. Sorry, my nose is a little clogged up. I've been mispronouncing a lot of words and stuff like that. So my voice, if I sound a little weird, I do apologize. This weather changing, man. It's cold one day, it's hot the next. Like today, it's beautiful outside. But like yesterday, it was cold as hell. You know, like I mean, hell's not cold, but you know what I mean. All right, congratulations on that win. That was huge of all maps to win that CTF. Now we had Risks getting out of his slump that he was in a few games ago, going 21-14 with 2 captures and 2 returns. That is fucking huge. Getting those 2 returns and 2 captures. Congratulations, Risk. Looks like you got out of a little bit of a slump that you were in. Yes, that was a great game indeed. You are correct, sir. Now the man Jake was definitely their weakest link in that situation, and he's been doing pretty good, like I was mentioning, even though he did get 1 capture and 1 return, which is huge. You know, in a game of CTF, it doesn't really matter your kills. It matters about the captures and returns. But kills, you know, do play a good part. You know, key kills is the biggest thing when it comes to CTF. You know, you got to get the correct kills. Doesn't matter if you're killing them over and over again. If you're not pulling that flag correctly and watching the people's back, you know, rematch after best of 5. Okay, bet. That sounds good. But it doesn't matter, you know, as long as you're getting those key kills and capitalizing it with the pulls and the captures, that is CTF at its finest. And that second half exactly was CTF at its finest, I will admit. That was a great way to end the map number 4. Or 3, sorry. Map 3. Excuse me. We're going on to map 4 right now. Hardpoint. Let's get it. We got some people watching. If you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. This is a series that is going to be continuing on our channel. We're going to start to cast these Scrims, and the more I do it, the better I will get at it, and hopefully I can get a partner to do this with me. That would be absolutely amazing if I can get a second who can help me cast. That way we can have a banner and stuff like that. But with all that being said, let's go to hop on to this. Let's show some love to Jake, okay? He wasn't doing so hot, but that CTF, but Hardpoint S&D, he was going on pretty well. The man, him and Havoc, it seems to be doing pretty good. At least Jake gets some good key kills. I will give him that. Even if he's not popping off with some amazing numbers, he does get some good key kills, and he is fun to watch. But the man Havoc himself is completely a god, and I can't say anything against anyone on my team. You know what I mean? All these players are absolutely amazing. These are fun teams to watch indeed. Then we're going to watch him pray, doing my main position. He likes to hit that mid. He likes to get the flank, clean that up, flip them spawns. You know what I mean? These spawns are so vicious right now. That's almost 4 down. That's 4 down straight off the bat, leading at 10-0. They got Hill. They might have got spawns. Let's see if they got spawns. They got spawns straight off the first push. That is a huge lead right there. Not 1 kill coming in from the team red. Not 1 single kill. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive kills from the boys in blue. 10 consecutive kills and only 1 man to break the ice. And unfortunately, that was he killed the 1 guy he was holding. That is very unfortunate. He's almost on a fucking 3 streak. There you go, with the wall bangs, knowing he's weak. Those were good call outs from the teammates. Hey, my guy's weak in there. Go ahead and wall bang him, and that's exactly what they did. Now they got 1 guy, and that's Jake himself, hitting top red shot. I think he might be fighting on these spawns. But it looks like the boys in blue are already set up. Let's hop on board with Sam himself. We haven't been showing him too much love. I don't always agree with his choice of this reticule. But you know what? If the man gets some kills with it, then the man gets kills with it. You can't judge him. Looking at Shaq, he cleans up that dude in Shaq. The guy had no choice with that drop shot. He gets hot 2 bullets on the other guy. Risk is going to hopefully go ahead and clean up his kills. Risk is already at 2 score streaks. That is huge to start off this game with 2 score streaks. Score streaks of any is absolutely huge. Let's hop on board with Jake. He has the most kills of their team. Now Havoc, the man who's been going off this whole time, is 0-6. Pyro has a double nade kill coming in for the huge win. Now Risks does get a team kill on Prey, but it's not too big of a deal because it's almost time to go ahead and go for a nuke. And that's exactly what they were doing. They took that as a, hey, you know what? It's okay. Let's rotate. It's okay if that team kill came in. Because we got 4 down right there. That is 4 down. That is complete hold of spawns. They're spawning all the way old across radio in the far back. That is so easy, and that is such a good strat. That's excellent teamwork. Excellent teamwork indeed. Sam waiting these backhand glitch. He looks like he's going to be the hot anchor at the moment. Now, I believe he got left alone back here. No, he didn't, because one man, Pyro, was in middle. Risk, each one's getting a fair amount of kills guarding the hill. Now, Sam's going to be rushing the hill, trying to get some time, but got some awkward snap-on by the man who dove in like a fish. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how that man sprung up like that. It was like the man was a rubber band or something like that, but they're going to be nading in hill. Hopefully they pick the last guy off hill, and I believe that's Risks in hill. Yes, it is. Risks gets naded and gassed at the same time, pulling him off hill, but that's okay because it's about time to rotate. Now the boys in blue are up 94 to 39, 40 at the current count. Now the kills are starting to level out. That first hill was absolutely huge. So hopefully when that second rotation comes around and they hit the first hill again, they can repeat the same steps they did with Risk with the hot 2 kills, and then Sam to clean up the dude who could have cleaned up Risk. But unfortunately, they had a little lack of knowledge right there, and the man did not push Risk and got cleaned up by Sam himself. Now we're going to be hopping on board mid-map with Prey. He's hopefully going to catch anyone flanking, anyone coming out of restaurant. Now I think he knows that one's top restaurant, so he's going to be sneaking up behind him. Now they almost have 100 lead. They're 20 points off of 100 lead. Now only 10 points off of 100 lead. That is absolutely ridiculous and absolutely sad. Let's go ahead and show the boys in red a little bit of love. Hop on board with Jake himself. Now Jake has just got a kill from mid-map, and he's scouting out the other kills, but I think they're honestly completely set up for restaurant already. They're just letting Jake get a little bit of scrap time. So let's go to hop on board with the people who are pushing new, and that is Sheffer. Sheffer could not get it. That is quite unfortunate, Sheffer. You could not pick up the kills. It looks like there's only one coming from Oldham. That's Jake himself. Now everyone's going to be spawning out pretty far. Now the boys in blue do have spawns once again. Now I will admit that the quickest spawns to hit this hill are the spawns you don't want for next hill. So that is always the thing that plays a part in this, is one spawn is quicker to get to the hill, but the other spawn's more important to have towards the end of a hill. So if you're that type of team that's talented enough to flip spawns whenever you want, it is always best to keep that shitty spawn up until it's time to flip, and then you flip those spawns and hit new. But again, that is too risky of a play, and kind of a stupid strat if you're going up against people who are good. Now, unfortunately, Risk gets a little bit of a team kill, and then gets killed in Old Hill. But that's okay, because it looks like they're going to be go ahead and setting up for new. Now, we got 3 people pushing A-bomb and 1 under, right? Now, there's going to be 1 on new, 1 in the back building, and 2 mid-map. Now that's actually not too bad for the boys in blue, because all they need is a couple good kills and they can flip these spawns easily, especially from that guy coming from A. Did he get killed? The guy coming from A got killed, and so that was actually absolutely huge, actually, because now they're all grouped at the same time and they're all pushing. So if they could get these kills, that means they would flip the spawns. That is quite unfortunate. With a bit of pre-fire and a bit of knowledge, they did keep this hill. The boys in blue are up 165 to 91. Excuse my voice right now. My nose is really stopped up. Oh my god. No, it looks like streaks have not been invested by Risk. So he's still holding on to those streaks very firmly. And it looks like no streaks have been pulled out of anyone but Risk himself, which is huge. That means no one's going on too big of kill streaks. At least on the enemy team, they're not going on too big a kill streaks. Let's go to hop on board with who's in hill. Who's in hill right now? We got number 3's in hill. So let's hop on board with Risks, who is in hill. He's going to put a little pre-fire. Hopefully, he gets some hit markers to get a little bit of knowledge, because you can't really expect to kill anyone through the fence with the Thompson, only to get a little bit of map knowledge. And that may be what they did exactly. He knew someone's going to be pushing that side. There's no one fence. He knew someone was going to push that side, but that wasn't good enough. Unfortunately, 2 people rushing the hill at the same time, and they cleaned them out of hill. Now that means 1 person's left, and that was Pyro himself getting a nade kill in hill. But that is okay, for it is almost time to go ahead and rush to that new hill. It looks like Chaffer is going to be hitting the back, maybe towards mid, actually. Chaffer is going to be hit towards mid to get that new hill and to get the spawns for that. Let's go to hop on board with Chublet. I'm not gonna lie, I like the name Chublet a lot. It's like a mini chubby person, you know, chublet. It just sounds so beautiful. All right, hopping aboard with Wrist. Wrist is... Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're waiting out. Hey, that was an awkward position for me to be looking at. He's waiting out A, waiting for those perfect timings like that. There's gonna be 3 pushing from mid map. He weakens one. Hopefully he can call that out. There's gonna be 1 yellow barrel, and unfortunately 1 guy came up right behind him. But Sam is here to go ahead and capitalize, but he gets pushed from 2 sides. That is quite unfortunate. Risk taking the man off a yellow barrel with that nade. Huge plays coming from that nade. Let me see, 1 streak coming in. Who's streaking out on their side? They got Havoc with full streaks. Havoc came out of nowhere. He was donating the first 2 hills. He was a donut the first 2 fucking hills, and now he's fully streaked out. Looks like the man has found his thumbs and is here to play the game. Now, is anyone else working on streaks? Now, this man, Jake, was working on streaks, but unfortunately, he did get shut down. Now, we got 2 people. We still got 2 streaks to be in use. 2 fighter pilots to be in use from the boys in blue, leading this 216 to 145, and that's exactly what they needed. They needed a huge win. They needed these wins. They need to build those confidence back up from those 2 last games. Once they won that CTF, they knew they have what it takes to contest with this team. That's exactly what they're proving right now. Power's going in this first hill with that PPSH, getting some headshots, getting some kills. Unfortunately, 1 guy came up behind him. I don't think that was called out because they weren't able to rotate in time. Maybe they were just trying to get those quick little wall breaks because they knew they were pretty much fucked. But it's okay. They're already set up new. There's a bunch of time left on hill. Looks like they might be streaking it. Hopefully get some people off the rotations, push them all the way in the back. That way they can keep the deepest amount of spawns they could possibly keep for this new hill. Now, they're going to be giving them a lot of scrap time, but that's okay because, like I said, they want these spawns. It's a huge thing to keep these spawns and just capitalize on this new hill. Now, unfortunately, the man, the anchor himself, got killed in the back. And that might be giving them all spawns. That gave them, the men of red, all spawns. And it looks like here comes their streaks as well. Getting 4 men down for the boys in blue. And it looks like they lost rotation completely. All going to be forced to push from A bomb. Now, hopefully, they get this guy in shed without being killed. That was a nice little trade coming from them. Looks like there's going to be a couple of people off spawn, so they do have an opportunity to go ahead and push hill, contest the timing, but unfortunately they all get killed off the push. Now they might be regretting giving them 20 seconds of scrap time because it looks like that 20 seconds is all they need to even this up, but it looks like Risks going on the new hill. Hopefully contest here. They're giving them a lot of scrap times going to these new hills because they're just going to be waiting them out. They got 1 man, number 7, still in the hill itself, just waiting that shit out, knowing that they're getting a bunch of scrap times from this and no one's going to be pushing them. Now, he's checking just in case, but it would be too risky to push him. Now, these boys have it tied back up, only 7 points away, as the boys in blue do have a hold on this hill. Cleaning it up. 1 man pushing hill right now. All you got to do is get this kill, but he needs some backup in the hill. They need to go ahead and push this, clean up some kills. That is quite unfortunate for him. Pyro, getting killed right off the hill. All they need is 11 more seconds of hill time to get this win. So this is still winnable by this hill from both teams. Both teams could win off this hill. There's 1 man in the corner. I don't think he spots him. He's going to get killed straight jumping in. That is very unfortunate, Pyro. He might have seen your gun peek in there. And it looks like the boys in red might be able to capitalize in this. That's going to do it for this match. That was a good hard point. That was a very good hard point from y'all. Y'all opened it up very well. I just think y'all, in my opinion, it got a little bit too cocky with the time advantage y'all had on him, giving them 25 seconds of scrap time when y'all try to get new. I think that's what absolutely ruined it. Y'all let them get 20 some odd seconds of scrap time in restaurant and then got killed right off rotation. That's when the whole game went from a what was it? It was like a 60-point lead to tied up from 1 rotation. That is quite unfortunate from y'all, but that was a very good way to open up the game. That was an extremely good way. I think, what did I count? Y'all went on like a 12 kill streak before they got 1 kill. Y'all got 12 kills before they could even kill y'all once in that hill, in the opening of the game. That was completely extraordinarily excellent. It was just a little bit of you know, Bad decisions towards the end. 150 point lead. Choke. Yeah. Oh well, oh well. You win some, you lose some. Are y'all playing these through? Like y'all just gonna consistently play? It doesn't matter if, you know, they got 4 or they got 3 wins. I believe y'all just consistently playing. You sent me a message. There we go. 5th map, USS Texas. They want to rematch after. Alright. So this is just continuous scrim. Got it. Whew. Now this is my map, boys. Wait, Arden's Force is supposed to be Texas, I thought. Or did I get the map count wrong? 4th map, Hardpoint. 5th map, USS Texas. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be Texas S&D. Unless I'm tripping, I don't know. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's y'all's game. We showed Risks a shit ton of love because he was going off that game. So let's go to not stop, but let's go to hop on board with Pyro himself. Now, someone was on the wrong team. Havoc. There he goes. Havoc, go ahead, switch teams. Hop on board with Pyro himself. No one has pushed the first hill quite yet. 2 kills, 3 kills coming in from them. Someone's got to be grabbing that time. Setting up for no. Now, you do got 2 people in hill. And they're all pushing from back bunker. They got him choked. It looks like there's some lagging going on, unless that's from my end. I don't know exactly what just happened, but host has ended game. So maybe there's some settings done wrong. Or maybe it was just, oh, wrong rules. Yep, it must not have been CTF. Okay. Or CTF, what the fuck? CWO. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I gotta click Codcaster. Alright, now we're going to have a redo on that last match itself. I can go ahead and minimize the comments on that so I can see the views. Once again, if you haven't liked the video, go ahead and drop that like on the video. And also with that, if you are new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be bringing these back all the time. The more I do this, the better I get at it. The more they do this, the better they get at it. And hopefully, soon enough, I'll have a buddy to duo this commentary with me. And that'll make this way better. With that being said, let's go to hop on to this next map, Arden's Forest, Hardpoint. Now the IG boys say this is a map that they definitely want to work on. They're not too confident in this map, so them playing this map over and over is definitely something they really need. Now, they did an amazing job at CTF, so let's hope they can bring them CTF skills and CTF map knowledge onto this. Even though this is a little bit different, you get instant respawns. I believe this is the first hardpoint in a few Call of Duties that you get instant respawns. I don't know if that was a boots on the ground only thing that you have instant respawn, and they changed it because of how fast-paced jetpacks were. Maybe that's something I should look up for a little bit of knowledge myself. That's 3 down right away for the IG boys. Once again, someone's got to be grabbing that time. There's one fire cut. He was one shot with that M1 Granite. It's so easy to pick off those dudes who are weak. Got the yellow barrels. He's waiting out those shots. Sam knows what to do with this. We're going to stay on board with those grimy ass shots from Sam himself. Cleaning that up with the pistol. This is too easy. Unfortunately, the man Jeffer hops in the hill. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on Jeffer real quick. I mean. Because he is a 4-1 right now. He's only 1 kill away from his first streak, and that is absolutely huge. And this might be his first streak. No, it wasn't. Risks, bobs and weaves just enough, or Prey, bob to weave just enough to not get killed right there. Now, it looks like they're going to be go ahead and rotating new. We're going to go ahead and hop on board with Risk because he is covering the flank. Jake is on the flank. He might be a little bit weak, but he's going to go ahead and wait that out. So let's go to see what Jake's doing himself. He is rocking an FG, looking at the top of the hill. Know that people's all around him, but he might not even expect Risk to be on the left. But Pyro, go ahead and clutch that up with the nasty melt from him. Now Chublet, go ahead and get the kill on Sam. And that is a big opening for this hill, because now they took full hill. They killed every single person who was on hill. And it looks like he actually picked up Sam's M1 Grand himself, but gets naded as soon as he puts that to use. Now, Shepard did get 2 of his streaks, and that is quite unfortunate for the IG boys, because they're going to need to streak out to contest with his, unless the man just has a god-awful knowledge of how to use the streaks, which is what we hope. Let's go hop on board with Prey himself. Prey's going to be setting up for New Hill. He's going to be watching that fire cut. Hopefully someone can push him. And they do indeed. Now there's going to be a second person to push him. Can he get the gunfight? He does not get the gunfight. That's quite unfortunate. But that first kill does help quite a bit. And it looks like the IG boys do not have spawns right now, but they're still keeping up with this hill. So that is absolutely huge that they're keeping up with this hill. Now he might have heard him nade. It doesn't matter if he heard him nade, because the man did not realize he was chilling in the bush. Hop on board with Sam himself. Sam spawning all the way bridge. So it's up to Pyro to really keep his life, but he does not keep his life. He unfortunately gets up. It tries to push to the back, but gets smacked. Now Shepard with the hot 2-piece mid-map. That was absolutely huge from their team. They really needed those kills. Shepard is 11-4 and still going off. He has 2 streaks, but it looks like he's only 4 kills away from doubling up on his streaks. And if he gets 1 or 2 more kills, I think if he gets 1 more, there you go, that's double up his streaks. He's probably about to streak out as of right now. Let's go ahead and stay on board with him, because he's streaking. Yes, he is. He knows he's doubling up on streaks. He needs to go ahead and invest these to get some easy wins. He does get 1 man, and it is Risk himself. We're going to stay on board with him just to see exactly what he does with this. He had a secondary PPSH, but that wasn't enough to go ahead and clean up, and he's going to be calling in his 2nd streak. Unfortunately, I don't think he really was put in a predicament to where he could streak and then re-earn his streaks. So he doubled up on streaks, and it didn't really help him, to be quite honest, because he didn't really get too much out of those streaks. But it's okay, the man's still going off. Those kills were still very vicious and crucial to this game. Now Risks is going to be hopefully cleaning up this kill, but unfortunately they all get naded out of hill, leaving Sam and Prey the only 2 alive. Prey is falling back just off his spawn, so Sam trying to push hill, see what he can do. But it looks like they're all set up for that hill. They're all ready. They know what they're doing. They're all spread apart pretty fucking well. Prey, unfortunately, wasn't ready for him to turn around and get that gunfight. Havoc, the man of the hour. Hopefully he can get some kills in. And there goes 2 streaks. There goes 3 streaks for the man Havoc. They got a lot of streaks to work with on their team. We also have Jake working on streaks as of right now. So this is not good at all for the IG boys. They really need to be killing these dudes who are on the hot streaks. I know it's kind of hard to tell when you're mid-game who's on streaks and where they are. But killing is definitely essential, because you want to kill them every once in a while, because if they start streaking, then they start streaking. Going to get some pops, and here comes some streaks being used from Havoc himself. Do we have any streaks coming from IG? No, we got 1 man who is kind of working on streaks as of right now. He only has 160 points built up. That's very unfortunate. He has a ways to go, but he does get gun mid-map, and team kill does come in effect. So hopefully that could go into a little bit help on the IG boys side. But I do not believe it does, as a streak comes in from the boys in red. It does not get, it does get 1 kill, and that is on Sam. But fortunately, it does nothing to the people on hill. Risk, he got robbed, I do believe, of that. Unfortunately, that's 3 men down for the IG boys, and 4. They're all pushing from spawns. We have 3 in hill and 1 mid-map, and that is Havoc himself mid-map, trying to gun people off that yellow. I do not suggest you bringing a PPH to mid-map and trying to gun off that yellow unless you're rocking that 4-4 sensitivity, because that is a hard fight to win every time. Now, he did not get the reload, Chublet himself, so we're going to stay on board with Chublet, though, because he is rocking this M1 Grand, and he has been killing Oh no, that's Cheffer that's been killing a lot. So let's hop on board with Cheffer, see exactly what he's doing. He might be going for this rotation, trying to grab these spawns, but Sam is already ready in this corner. Now, he did get one guy on fire cut, but that only called him out for the trade. Hopping back on the boys of blue. Go to risks. He's going to be nading mid-map. Hopefully get someone fire tank, and he knew someone was there because he got him off that head glitch. Way to go. That was a big kill. Messing up their spawns a little bit. Getting risks to be able to push up towards that tank is a big thing. But unfortunately, he does get gunned, and they're going to be starting to push the back. And there it goes. There's that spawn flip in effect as of right now. And it looks like Havoc! He can't get that 3-piece, and Havoc gets that 3-piece. That is absolutely huge for them. Absolutely huge. That is not what IG wants for their hard point. That messes up the spawns. It gets Havoc in such a situation to where he can kill just like this. He can kill them on spots that they're not really expecting him to be. Fortunately, Pyro does get the kill. To go ahead and hop on board with Pyro. Pyro is only doing 9 and 17 at the current moment. That is quite unfortunate for the man. He needs to be getting some kills, and there goes one kill, and there goes the double. Can he get the third? He's expecting someone up there. I don't know what kind of pistol he's playing with as of right now, because that did not look like the machine gun pistol, but it's okay. Whatever floats your boat and sinks theirs. Now, Prey knows there's a guy fired, but he's going to be getting double pushed. Now, teammate cleans up that double push, but unfortunately, there was a third peeking from those yellow barrels. Let's go up on board with Risk. Risk is going to be hitting that mad flank. Holding down all the shitty timing coming from Risk. As soon as he turns right, there's one man coming out of fire cut with an M1 Garand. Go ahead and pick up that kill. Hopping on board with Jake himself. He's going to be pushing this hill. Throwing a sticky and that sticky. I was watching the wrong man. I was watching Jake. But Prey getting team killed. I gotta go blow my nose. I do apologize. Anyone watching? Alright, we're back at it. Let me go ahead and decrease the game volume back down. Alright, there we go. We're back at it. Let's go ahead and hop on board with... let's see what Sam's up to. Sam's in a hot gunfight. There's going to be one ramp and one coming from bridge side, but unfortunately he could not pick that up. But they're going to be flipping the spawns on the IG boys. And unfortunately, some hot gunfights coming in. Sheffer's still destroying. We got 27 and 19, 24 and 22, 24 and 19, and 30 and 23 coming from the red side. With a lot of good time, it's pretty even on the time, but they do have two people with the total of over a minute of time, one being 137 and one being 108. Let's go to hop on board with Sam. I just jumped out of a gunfight with the risks. I do apologize for missing that double. But we will make up for it with praise right here, as this man is going to be going off here in a second. I do have a feeling the man praise is going to be praying. You know what I mean? He knows. Oh, unfortunately, he gets some shots out, but does not get any hit markers. But the man repeaks, and he cleans them up. That is just not a heady you want to fight against. No information was called, and that prone block really fucked him right there. That is quite unfortunate. Risk is going to be getting one fire cut. Now, they're going to be in the back as of right now, which is not good at all for the man Risks himself. It's going to be one man's contestant, and Risks is actually playing this pretty damn smart, letting his teammates take control of that as he does, and cleans up that trade. That is absolutely beautiful from Risks. Unfortunately, he did challenge that guy and did not pick up the kill. It's quite unfortunate. Pyro being the last man in the hill, as they're going to be gassing out the front, making sure that no one pushes it. in order for them just to contest. Now the score has been evened up. The IG boys have been doing quite a good job of bringing this back. It is only 214 to 217 going in favor of the boys in red as of right now. And then Jake getting a 3-piece and Havoc cleaning up the last for 4-man down, pushing them all bridge spawn. And there's got to be some big plays coming out of the boys in blue as of right now, because it looks like they're just getting trailed on at the moment. That triple kill followed by the cleaned up by Havoc was not what they needed in this situation, as the boys are only 5 points away from victory. Let's go to hop on board with the people in Hill. Here comes the streaks. They all got full streaks to work with in case it doesn't work out, but that is unfortunate. The men are going to take this hard point, but that was a very good game. The IG boys definitely came back from a huge letdown. This headshot was nasty. And then this double kill. But that is quite unfortunate from the IG boys, but I will give them mad respect that they came back in the way they did. I went to go blow my nose, so I didn't really catch that moment they came back, but when it came back, y'all were back to being even up. And that was very impressive. Unfortunately, we had some Pyro went 18 and 31, but he did have 2 minutes in the hill, which is very, very crucial. So I do believe within that time that I went to go blow my nose, the man got like a whole minute in the hill. That is very impressive, because the last time I looked at time, there was only one person on the IG side with a minute of time. And then from that moment, Pyro got over a minute at a time from when I said that. So congratulations, that was very good. Even though he wasn't getting the kills that were needed, he was getting the time that made this as close as it was. So very good job from both teams. I think a good amount of that time probably was from that bunker hill when they gassed it off and contested it, because I believe they kind of choked you there for a minute and just contested it with you, knowing they had the advantage. But still, you were in the hill. You weren't giving them the time. They could have went off that hill. Now here comes the beautiful one and only USS Texas, the one that everyone loves. No one hates this map, damn it. No one hates. Okay, everyone hates this map. I love this map, okay? Ooh, that is a nice angle right there. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that ship. I'm sorry. I got a little bit excited right there. That's a nice angle of the ship. We're going to be hopping on board with Prey himself. Now, Havoc is on the wrong team once again. He's going to need to go ahead and switch. He went ahead and spawned in and picked a gun. I don't think he realizes it yet. Oh, and there he goes. Havoc, does he get a spawn in on his team? He's got to be quick with that spawner. He's not going to be able to do it. Sam's not going to spawn in to make it even. It's a good man right there. That's a good man. Making this a 3-3 situation right off the bat. We're going to hop on board, Prey, see if we can get this snipe on a bomb, as one guy might be peeking underneath A. He might be able to get a little bit of knowledge. Unfortunately, I do not think he sees him from under that little crate. Most people do not know that you can see movement from under that crate where Chublet is. And that is actually a spot you can snipe him. Chublet could get sniped right now, but unfortunately, he does not spot him. And I think Chublet's just going to wait it out, waiting for some sounds. And he does get it. They planted the bomb. Chublet does wait it out so perfectly. A nice play by Prey himself. He's going to go under. No, Chublet's probably pushing him. And I think he heard Chublet jump down. So we're going to go ahead and hop on board with Chublet. No, Chublet gets killed. So all we have left is one man, and he gets killed trying to push their top. Kyle's controller disconnected. Oh, shit. No bueno. No bueno indeed. 1-0 from the IG boys. Let's get it. We're going to hop on board with the boys in red. We're going to go ahead and give Havoc a little bit of love since he didn't get to play that last round. There's some snipes already going into effect, so let's go ahead and... Oh! One got guns in long. That was Sam getting gun long, but fortunately, Pyro was there to clean it up from commissary itself. And we're going to hop on board with Chublet. He's going to be in their top. looking downstairs, hopefully to catch somebody. But there's some gunfights going into effect. So Risk is going to go ahead and back up all the way in the back, hopefully to pick off some snipes. Prey is underneath A. Hopefully be able to kill some people. But unfortunately, there was one there top. And he gets a hit marker on the man jumping. That is disgusting. You hate to see it. Oh! Damn. Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it, but damn, Havoc with those machine gun pistol shots came in clutch with that 100% accuracy. Tying this game up 1-1, USS Texas, round 3. Let's go to hop on board with Sam himself. See exactly what he has in store for this team. He's going to be pushing B site with a bar. Hopefully you're going to be able to pick anyone up. Now, he might have just got a little bit of information to Jake himself, I mean. Said, hey, one was maybe B. Let's go ahead and keep lifeboats, you know, in your sights. There we go, Pyro. Putting this as a man advantage, but unfortunately he does not check his left end. That does hurt their team. Now it's a 2v2 situation. Unfortunately, Chublet is the last one alive. He might be able to pick up this kill right here. He does pick up one kill, and that is bombed down. Let's see if he knows that that was bombed down or not. He might be waiting this out. I think he's going to be waiting for the flank, but Prey, he might be thinking about that. Unfortunately, Prey might be getting the shitty timing. He does get the shitty timing. Chublet, he did not want to fire it, though. He might be thinking he's just going to go ahead, kill him off bomb. And there goes Chublet. Unfortunately, Chublet was in the advantage at that situation. He knew exactly where you were, where bomb was down, and the likeliness of where you were going to plant. So it's quite unfortunate. Let's go to hop on board with Pyro himself for this next match. Go ahead and go down to Pyro himself on this next match. Seeing exactly what he's pulling out of his sleeves as he's going to nade his flash himself. I'm going to hop on board with Risk. Risk is in a gunfight with the sniper. Hopefully he's going to pick up a snipe on Havoc right there. Oh, that just barely missed. Going back to Pyro because he's going to be getting in a gunfight any second now. One was commissary, putting some man shots on Pyro, but unfortunately he was able to back up in time. That was just Risk on B site and Pyro on A. Pyro gets a hot melt. Now they might need to be able to group up. Only one left, and that was Chublet getting the guns in on Pyro. Unfortunately, he was to get behind it, but Risks gets some information. He does not take the shot, does not chance that. And Chublet is going to be going to their top, looking to plant on A, it seems like. Now he knows it's not B. So is he going to be... This might be a smart move because he knows he's, if anything, if he's going to be planting A, he's going to be planting for the opposite side. Now, this does give the man streaks. That is quite unfortunate. Let's see if Risks can play this off because he does spot him. Unfortunately, that was a miss from Risks himself. But Chublet's going to be able to play a little bit of time, a little bit of, you know, advantage. Unfortunately, Risks does not catch this. Now, they got to be aware of this box right there. They got to be aware that you could shoot under that and spot under that. Because that is huge pace from Chublet if he gets this kill. Risk does not see him. Risk does not see the kill. Oh, the timing from Risk himself. The timing. They must have called it out for him. They must have called it out for him. But he does not get the defuse. That is quite unfortunate. Only if he spotted him himself. He was looking directly at it. But I think he was too focused on the top. Maybe he thought the man was just laying beside bomb up top. You never know. But unfortunately, the timing was not in his favor, and he could not get the defuse. Let's hop on board with the boys in red. See how Havoc's doing. Havoc's going to be barring underneath A. So hopefully that they know where Chublet's little hiding spot is. Chublet can't go back there. And he does! Chublet does it again! And someone peeked him. Who peeked? Who? Prey. Ran right past Chublet. Had no idea that the man was in the same spot as he's been in. But Chublet actually backed off. They both didn't realize that Chublet was there. Chublet backed off, but they do get bombed down on B side. So that is going to be actually kind of huge. One man using duck soup. That is Jake Wilson himself. See if this duck soup is as godlike as they say, or if he gets turned on. Now, he does get great timing on Pyro. So, and there you go. Sam's getting timing on him, and unfortunately, he's getting shot from behind. Now, Sam's going to go ahead and wrap. He knows to play that time. He knows what he's doing. Hopefully, it plays out smoothly. No time to defuse. He got the kill as well. That's what I'm talking about. Very well played. Very well played from Sam himself. Let's go ahead and show the other team some love. It looks like Troublet's going to be grabbing the bomb. Now, he does have 2 streaks to work with. So, when this comes clutch... Damn, a little bit of lag. I don't know if that was my scream and him scream, but he just jolted forward a bit. He's going to get in a gunfight with Pyro. That is bomb down on A site. 2 people pushing up. He's going to hop on board with Pyro because one of them is hella weak, but the other is in a gunfight on stairs. Now, one's going to be sniping in the back. It looks like that is Jake. And that is 3 down. Only Havoc left in a 1v3 situation, and he does get gunned. Tying the game up 3-3 on USS Texas. Way to go. That was a well done round. Moving on to round 7, 3-3, USS Texas. We're going to show the boys in blue a little bit of love and hop on board with Risks himself. Haven't showed him too much love this game. Missed a hot double piece from him the last game, you know, on hardpoint. Big mistake from me. One of them hot pushed their top, and paid the ultimate price. But one more push that. Now, Risk was not ready for that, but Pyro was ready for the cleanup. And so was Sam. Now, one more up there. That is bomb down their top, and unfortunately, they weren't able to play that off. Only if the man had played that head glitch and not peeked the guy in top. Ooh, I didn't realize he was jumping up. That was my fault on the shitty call out. That was just shitty timing from the man jumping up to a bomb. Hopping on board with Sam himself to get this round started. He's going to be rocking that PPSH with the pretty cute camo. You know what I mean? It's a cute camo. We're going to be hopping on board with Sam himself, though. He's going to be nading straight across A. Hopefully, he gets some easy pickings or a little bit of Mac knowledge saying, hey, they're pushing A. But he might be getting some shitty timing on himself right now. Someone could be pushing his back. Because I believe there was 2 commissary, 1 planning as of right now. On the head glitch, he does get gunned. 1 underneath. And he might be getting shitty timing because Chublet, he's too hot with that underneath. You got to always expect Chublet to be under A. He is always there. Now, he might be able to get some hot kills on Risk. No, or just nade. He flashed himself. Risk, you got to take advantage of this. He does take advantage of it. Well played, Risk. Well played. He took advantage of that. It's a 1v2 situation. Risks needs to defuse the bomb, but he also needs to get at least 1 or 2 kills down. But unfortunately, he could not pull that off. It's a very sticky situation, having an AR in the back and 1 in our top. It is a hard thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, I've always enjoyed the iron sight on that gun. It's a bit wonky to sometime, but I don't know. I feel like I'm more. I can maneuver better. I can move better with that iron sight. But if I'm holding back or anchoring, I prefer reflex sight on the FG. I don't know. I might be funky. But that's just how I am. We're going to hop on board with the bomb man himself. He's going to be getting gunned in commissary. Hopefully that nade does not clean him up. The nade does clean him up. It looks like he got double naded. That is bomb down. They're going to be invested a few little streaks. The streaks do not pick up anything, but that does choke a few people back. I'm not quite sure if Jake is sitting there because he knows bomb's down. But he backed off of it, so he must not know. Got it. Perfect timing for Pyro himself, cleaning up that kill. Put this in a 2v1 situation. Now here comes the second streak. Chuplet is in his spot. They need to be aware that Chuplet is always going to his spot. Chuplet just chilling it out. Now they they used their streak, but they didn't try to shoot anywhere. That is very, very weird. Now, he does get a little bit of map knowledge on Pyro himself, so he's going to try to concussion Pyro. Very smart plays from himself, but unfortunately, Sam knew exactly what he was doing. He got the Gunson. Good calls, good calls. Pyro must call him out, so he knew. Let's just push the top. He's got to be there. The awkward-ass dolphin dive across the screen. Way to go, way to go. Put the advantage in IG's hand. I was wrong about the advantage in IG's hand. It's a 4-5 situation. Hopefully they can pull 2 wins. Now let's see where Chublet's going. Because Chublet has a very distinctive pattern that he does. Now he is native. Chublet is weak. Unfortunately, those shots from Risk didn't go in. They went right around him. That is very unfortunate. It's a 3v3 situation. Hopping on board with Sam himself. He's going to be waiting out that corner now. I believe Risk is in another gunfight. He's going to be able to clear it in time to get away from that and hopefully defend A bomb. But apparently, Chublet was ready on B bomb for that. They knew they pushed back after they threw a couple bullets into them. They went ahead and set down that bomb. Now, it is a 3v2 situation that is very good for the IG boys, but Sam does not know he is right behind him, and he's going to be waiting for that defuse, waiting for the perfect time, and trying to waste as much time as possible. And there it comes. Pyro went to go clean that up, but he did not look at his back. Neither one of them did look at the back, and that is quite unfortunate. Now, one man is just watching the bomb, and that is Chublet himself, the man with the godlike timing. And he did position himself perfect. Chublet with his positioning, he knows when it's time to lay somewhere. He knows when it's time to just chill it out. And that's what he did. Those 3 kills that he got was just too perfect of timing. He waited him out. He waited for more information, and he capitalized. Very well done by Chublet himself. Chublet, in my opinion, really brought them to victory that game. With everywhere he laid, all of his advantages, it was just, he knew what he was doing was working and they weren't acknowledging it, and so he repeated his actions, and it played into their favor. But that's quite unfortunate, but that was still a very, very good game from both teams. It's just the opposing team came up on top. Alright, boys. If any of y'all listen, this is going to be the last one I'm going to cast. I got to take a break from this. But I'll cast one more for y'all. I'm running out of words to say. You know what I mean? When I start stuttering and blanking out, that's when I know it's like, yo, I need to chill it. You know? Only so much a Red Bull can do for me. Chublet on the wrong team again. I don't know if they're switching allies and axes every game, or if just people are forgetting to go to certain teams. But Chublet has not yet spawned in. He needs to switch the team. It's very crucial in CTF that the man realizes what team he's on. He still has yet to spawn in or switch teams. There's only 4 seconds left on the clock. I don't think the man is aware of what's going on. Chublet spawned in on their own team. Sorry. They both turned around perfectly. The way they turned around and just snapped on them, both of them, was just fucking hilarious as soon as he spawned in. But unfortunately, he did not switch teams, so they're going to have to restart that map. Alright. Let's go to get this going once more. Wait, 10 people. Who's King Guard? Who the fuck is this? Oh, they kicked him. Who the fuck was that guy? We're gonna see who if he was on my friends list. Nah, he's one of their friends. Okay, they put it up to the max speed 9. All right, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get right into this. Boys and girls, girls and boys, it is time to shine with some mighty fine wine as we're moving into London Docks CTF. It looks like they're basically getting like all the maps with all the game modes out of the way. It looks like, because I don't think they haven't repeated any maps with the same game mode, if that makes sense. Everyone's on the correct team as of right now. There's no extras who are in the lobby now, besides myself, of course. I lost the count of maps. I think this is map 6, 7 is underway. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Havoc himself. Show him the red team a little bit of love from the start of this. Havoc's going to go ahead and get killed from Sam himself right off the bat. Sam's going to go ahead and get traded out mid-map, putting this in a 2v2 situation. Now, they already got a flagpole, knowing 3 people were down. That is the 4th down. They're all coming off spawns, and they know it. They got the flagpole. They're going to be rushing to there. I'm going to stay on board with the flagpoler himself. And actually watch the cross with Jake. Jake's watching the cross. No one's in the back. They already got a cap. That is very unfortunate for this team. Very fortunate for this team. But they are answering back, putting 3 men down on the map. Risk is... okay, he's spawning in. But I say, I thought he was down a little bit longer than that. But he gets the flag capper. The flag pooler, sorry. Not capper. He gets the flag pooler. We're going to be hopping on board with Sam himself. Now, this is a 2v3 situation. They have a flag pulled at their current moment. So, this is definitely something they need to work on. They need to make sure that this guy cannot be consistently pulling these flags. So, this is his 2nd pull already this game. Now, it is a 1v1 situation. They have already capped. My bad for not acknowledging the fact that IG has already capped 1 flag. But that is still 1 flag laying there. As soon as they took him down to returned that flag, they went ahead and pulled it right away. We're going to be watching this cross. One guy's watching gate. We got Chaffer in the back watching fire. This man is set up for the cap itself. They got the last man in there. Go ahead and cap that, putting 2 streaks on the board. The man's only 1 kill away from full streak. So let's go ahead and stay on the board with this man. See if he gets the full streaks. Now it's back to 4-4. Everyone is on the map. There's no gunfights going down. I am wrong about that. Prey getting his 1st kill of the map. He is doing 1 and 3. That is not that good, but he has pulled the flag, and he is the man with the cap. Hopping back on board. No one has a flag right now, so let's go ahead and hop on Risks. There's 1 man. Oh! The bomb went for Risks himself, and instead Risk turns it around and gets a double. It doesn't even get hit by that streak. That is huge. That is mega. He's going to be pulling that flag. But someone's got to be watching his mid. Someone's got to be watching his mid cross. There's got to be one coming fire for him. It looks like they came fire for him, but perfect timing as he pushes out. We're going to be watching who's covering him. One's covering for Beer. They got 1 covering for Beer. He's got 2 streaks. Pyro's covering the mid. It looks like this might be a cap if he can make it up there. But no. They pulled the flag, and they are already at their side. Someone's got to make up for this. Someone's got to push the man, because there's 2 people pushing their flag puller. Right? There's 2 people pushing that. It looks like someone's going to be calling a streak on their flag, and they got it. That's 3 men down. If someone could be there to pick that up, that's going to be extraordinarily helpful. But it looks like no one's close to return that flag, and there it goes. Actually, I was wrong. Pyro himself was there for that return. That way, Risk to go ahead and cap it. Now, he's here for the pick, too, and he doesn't know, but he can't pick it. He's pushing the wrong way. In fact, he wasn't pushing the wrong way. He knew he can get the kill. The man was weak. That's what I'm talking about. Pyro getting a crucial kill and another kill mid-map. No, he doesn't. I don't know how he got that kill. I call that a kill, but it's okay. Shit happens on a rainy day. I'm gonna hop on board with the streaker himself. Go ahead and pick up 2 kills. Those are huge, huge. 3 kills, huge. And one of those was the flag carrier himself. Those are huge. We still got 2 streaks on our side to be used. And it looks like they may be using a streak, but nothing came from those streaks. So the other team has invested 2 streaks so far, but have made nothing out of them. And then that's not what you want to do, but that grenade coming in clutch from Jake himself, but Risk coming out of nowhere and pulling that flag. He knows what to do. He's been pulling them all day. He's been capping these sons of guns. Sam covering that mid section for him. Getting Chubblet, that's up. That's it. Unfortunately, Chubblet had already killed Risks, but it looks like Sam's going for that pick. Oh, he may be waiting out the pick, knowing that Havoc has this. They need to be getting some man advantages. He knows that he's going to be wrapping around this, so he needs some help from his teammates. Let's go ahead and hop on board with, or no, let's stay with the flag carrier because anything's about to happen. And oh, that's unfortunate right there. The man can return and cap right there, getting full streaks right off the bat that he's going to roll over to the next half. That is unfortunate. IG down 2-4 first half. Moving on to the second half of CTF London Dogs. Some interesting plays there. That was a very quick first half, I will admit. Now these plays right... Oh, no, I thought this was the double. I was about to say, man, yeah, this was nasty too, I'm not going to lie. The man had him weak. Look how weak he was. The dude either only landed a bullet or didn't land none at all. That was huge. All right. Let's get back on board with Chubblet himself. The man is going 7-8 with 3 caps. That is huge. Why is it playing from my computer? I do apologize, everyone. I do apologize to everyone if there's some echoing going on right now. I just noticed that I've been playing the audio through my OBS and it's coming out of my computer speaker. Let's see if I can turn this down and that helps. Okay, that helps. Now that should be good. That should have fixed everything. We're still getting game volume. We're still getting everything. Perfect. All right, let's go to hop on board with this. Now, Risk does have 2 streaks to counteract the streaks they have on their team. It looks like Chubb is going to be using his streaks as of right now. He's trying to figure out when the perfect time to drop it in. Looks like this might be now. He's going to go ahead and try to hit Risks in the back. He only gets a hit marker, but cannot clean up these kills. So that's 3 streaks that I have seen invested by the Team Red, but have done nothing to help them but stall a little bit of time. Hopping on board with Jake. Now, interesting choice. Jake is using the M1, but he's using the carbine. So that is an interesting choice of weapons. Streak coming in, and there is 1 streak coming in from Havoc that actually did a little bit of damage. Now, unfortunately, here comes a return from the boys in red. That is not what they need. Whoa. Bodies flying everywhere. And here comes some streaks. It looks like he's going to be dropping some mortars all around. And they're going ham as of right now with these streaks. Let's see how this is paying off in their favor. We have Sam 21-14 in this CTF, really making up for Pyro's 4-11. That is actually big from them. Killing 2 people. His streaks are coming into effect. 2 OP as of right now. The man knows what he's doing. He's calling them good times. The only thing is, when he calls them and gets these kills, their teammates push it in to capture the flag, have been dying. And that is a big thing, is they had 2 down, so only 2 people covering flag. They had 2 people pushing the flag, but unfortunately they weren't able to capitalize on that, getting 4 men down and a cap from them, which is very unfortunate because even though you got 2 kills with the streaks, there's also 2 trade kills that they got. And so almost a waste of streaks, just capitalizing more time for the boys in red. Now, as Sam does have a flag pulled, in their favor, and their flag is still there. Hopefully they can get a cap right now. They're just make sure it's the perfect time to push. No one was in fire. It looks like so. It does not look like the man's using energetic or airborne, as he is running very slow and running out of breath quite often, but he does make up for it by getting these streaks left and right. Now Pyro unfortunately gets caught throwing the nade, but that nade does make impact and kills the gentleman. Let's go to hop on board with Risk, who has just pulled their flag. There's going to be one person covering him mid-map. Hopefully the guy can stay alive. It is Prey himself who does stay alive. Let's go to hop on board with Prey, who is watching this mid-map, who they should be pushing as of right now. But looks like Risks might be killed from this streak. But it is not, because that is the streak from a teammate. I apologize. And the flag has not been pulled, so that is another cap. Putting this as a 4-5 situation. All they need is one more cap. Putting streaks on the board with Risk himself, so he can actually use some of these streaks. Now there's 3 men down for them, leaving Havoc as the only man down guarding the flag. So if they wanted, they can use a streak, pull that flag, and progress backwards. But it looks like they weren't. They were going for straight slaying power. Hopefully they can get this. Looks like Havoc is doing a fantastic job of covering the flag. One man pulled the flag, but it looks like he may be capped from behind. He only got hit marker from behind, but the man Pyro was there to clean it up. Good kills coming in for Pyro, but Risk was gunned down. I mean, Sam was gunned down, and Risk was a little bit late on that kill, but Pyro was just there enough to pick this off. And Risk is going to be covering his back and gate side. Now, unfortunately, they were coming from beer, which is not the way they should have been watching. Sam getting 2 people, leaving Pyro. A team kill coming in for Prey, but it's okay. He was there to grab that flag, getting another cap, tying this game up. There's only 18 points left on the thing. If they could get another cap in time, that would be absolutely amazing. They got the streaks to do that. They got the pull to do so. Now, if they start dropping these streaks, they don't even have to go to OT. They do not have to go to the OT if they play this perfect. That is a flag carrier down, unfortunately, for the IG boys. They could not pull this off. It looks like it's going into OT, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they did keep the streaks, though, for OT. So this is going to be interesting. There's streaks, I believe, on both teams. There's at least one guy with streaks. I know Sam's got streaks. Actually, we might have 2 streaks on our team. I think Sam's got streaks and Risk got streaks. If Sam doesn't have streaks, then Risk for sure has streaks. I know we got streaks on our team, and they probably got streaks on their team. Let's go ahead and view this real quick. See, we're working with Prey has streaks. We're working with Risk has streaks. And then their team, they're working with no streaks. Only one person who's on the way to streaks is only only a few kills off streaks. So that is absolutely perfect for our team. We have 2 people with streaks that can make huge plays out of this. So hopefully we get some good gunfights going in. Pyro, not quite sure what he's doing with that pistol right there. I think he's a little bit confused that that was not an AR, that was in fact a pistol. But it's okay. We're moving past it. That's 2-2 situation. 2 men down for both teams. Now 3-3 situation has 2 spawn in. Unfortunately, Sam gets gunned, or Prey gets gunned, but we still have streaks to work with. No flags have been pulled this half yet. We got one man, unfortunately, Risk did not pick up that kill, pushing into beer, as the man may be getting, no, he got cleaned up. I was about to say he may be pushing that flag, but he actually got cleaned up with some good intel. Now, he may be calling out that man's weak, and he picks up the weak guy, but unfortunately gets traded. Now, there has been a flag pulled by Pyro himself, but there's going to be people pushing gate. Fortunately, Pyro has a little bit of map knowledge. He knows, go ahead and nade that. Risks, that's 4 men down. That's 4 men down. Hopefully they killed the right gentleman, because they have a flagpole. It looks like they're going for that flagpole. All they got to do is hit the return. They got the return. No one's watching it. This is going to be a cap for them. Unfortunately, that is a cap for them, with the team kill coming in effect for a little bit of celebration. What's up, Jinx? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by, amigo. Hopping on board with Havoc himself. Let's hop on board with the man of the hour, the one with 32 and 21 kills, getting a hit marker on beer with the guy with Hunker. I think he actually might have been cleaned up. That was Jake himself. He got cleaned up. He got called out and cleaned up. That's how you play this shit. Now they know that they're going to be playing a little bit of grimy, So there comes one streak. They can pull that flag down. There's going to be one guy behind him. It looks like he might clean him up. He does clean him up, and they can get that return. There's only one person left, and he gets killed right before the return, or right after the return. That's unfortunate, but Praise does get 2 kills in that. Bunch of streaks coming in. This is a huge kill. Prey needs to get this kill, or Pyro needs to clean it up, and Pyro, in fact, lays a lot of hit markers on the gentleman, but does not clean up the kill, as 4 men are going to be pushing them. One on ramp. That is quite unfortunate. 2 down for the IG boys. 3 down for the IG boys, only leaving risks on mid-map at Statue. Thank God he cleans up that kill. That is very vital that he cleans up that kill and makes a little bit of progression on this map, because I believe that Schaefer is watching the back. Chublet is pushing through coals. He might have heard someone go under, but it looks like he's not going to do anything about it. It looked like he heard, but he didn't. So this teammate turned around on the person. Who was that? That was risks. Someone watching from beer. There you go. There's some time to make some play out of it, but then unfortunately they did not have enough time. Plays weren't made correctly. That is quite unfortunate. They were stuck in an OT situation. 5-5 ended up OT winning 6-5 just because of a little bit of shy of time. That is unfortunate for the IG boys itself. That's going to be my last commentary of this stream. So once again, if you're new to this channel, if you're here, go ahead and hit that like button. There's going to be more of these all the time. As I do these, I will get better, I promise. With that being said, make sure to subscribe. Hit us up on Twitter. All the links should be in the description. If not, then I'll make sure they will be when this video uploads. Have a great day, and as always, best of gaming to you all.